Dear viewers, once again with you, Mr. Pintu Datta, the director and originator of IPM. Institute of Personality Management is a grooming workshop that transforms the students into a modern corporate professionals. Let's have a look on a very debatable and crucial topic, tuition versus intuition. If you have a look, previous day there was hardly the practice of tuition. There was some noble teacher, some teacher by good heart. They used to take care of some students who were really in trouble to get in the class or really who were in trouble to understand properly. The tuition was a caring principle of teaching. Tuition is not a commercial practice of education. But now think, since the tuition has been too commercial, now everywhere parents simply leave their responsibility to the tuition teachers about their children. The students are really very much victimized, both physically and psychologically. How it is? Now the students, if find, are less to take any decision. They are not able to efficient to do anything independently. They cannot take a decision. They don't have tenacity. They don't have trying effort because of ready support of tuition. Ultimately, who are losing? The students are losing very much. How are they losing? As they are not trying, as they are not giving their effort, they are not able to correct themselves. They are not able to enhance their quality. They are not able to enrich themselves properly. It means slowly and gradually they become very much dependent as per their nature. So ultimately, the today's students, though they are scoring, but they are not so innovative. Though they are scoring, but they are not so independent. Though they are scoring, but they are not so executive towards the thinking and policy. So often it is found higher level examination, higher level competition. The students, though having good marks, good scoring, but they cannot crack the examination because they lost their individuality since very childhood. In this regard, now the students having intuition process means they learn by themselves. Now have a look. If we categorize two types of students, now majority students, they have a tuitions. Often on one subject they have two tuition. Then what happened? Two different teachers, they are teaching in different way. They might have different concept towards teaching, different process towards teaching. Ultimately, we are getting confused. That particular student is getting confused and he is in dilemma, what is good and what is bad. And second thing is that because of regular practice of tuition here, the students are not at all attentive in the class. Just 45 minutes of the class, they take it a fun and they kill that time. Why so? Because the psychological setup like this, I have a tuition to learn everything at my home. Why should I bother to concentrate on my classes? Ultimately, the school system, the school format has been very much declined today because of the tuitions systems, because of popularity of tuition, because of commercializations of tuitions. Now come to the point here. Is tuition bad? No, tuition is not a bad. But what should be the practice? The students need some tuition to proceed on a particular subject or to understand the particular subject which he was not or she was not able to get in the class. Yeah, those below average students, they need some special care or special support in term of tuition. And another category of students here who are not satisfied having the 45 minutes hours of classes or something, he is not able to understand something properly to execute better that condition, he can take some help of the experts in the form of tuition. Then it's not an issue. But if the parents think that no, I must have good score of my child, if they want to go for scoring by pointing so many teachers on so many subjects, I think it is simply a destruction towards the children. So that's all about my perception about tuition and intuition. Later I will come on different topic. Thank you.